What it do, man? Who I'm tapping in with right now, man?
It's good. Y'all now tuned in with YB Mac, and I'm chilling with the dude A63 Famous. You feel me?
Okay. So you feel me? For people who don't know, like, where you from originally? Like, born and raised?
I'm born in New York, though. I'm born in the Bronx, New York. You feel me? Throughout net 40, but I moved here when I was like 9, and I've been in the L ever since. For 25 now, so.
Okay. What high school you went to around here?
I went to Kathleen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lean, class of 2013 for me.
So people who don't know, like, give me a little insight on Kathleen for people who ain't never been a touchdown there before.
Hey, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's the best thing I can tell you. You feel what I'm saying? If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. It's definitely like, you know, it's a good school. It depends on what you're going to school for, but it's lit. I had a good time. You feel me?
Okay. So what is like growing up for you, like in Polk? What it was like?
I'm a little different. Like I said, I'm from New York, so it's different. It's way different out here than it is in New York City for me. I moved it from there at a young age. I was 9 when I moved here, or like 10.
You moved here with your family, or?
Yeah, with my mom, my dad. You feel me? We moved from New York to here, to Lakeland. We've been in Lakeland ever since. It's different. That's all I can say. Like, when New York is in you, it's in you. So it don't matter how long you've been away from it, how long you feel me, you've been raised somewhere else. That shit is just in you. But Polk is lit though. I don't got no bad.
What's the best thing about growing up in Polk? You would say, like some advantages that you feel like Polk have, if any.
It's so much talent in Polk. You feel me? And everybody knows everybody. I feel like that's an advantage. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But that's definitely one of the best things, that everybody know everybody.
Right.
You feel me?
So what's the worst thing you would say about growing up?
That everybody know everybody. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a blessing and a curse. It's a small town, but you know, a lot of big shit could happen in it if you put your mind to it.
If you got somebody visiting Polk who never been here before, what's one place you gonna tell them they gotta go before they leave the city?
A wing spot. Understand what I'm saying?
Real
gotta
shit.
go.
Real
you gotta
shit.
go to wing spot. Uncle Abs, whatever you want to call it, you gotta go there. You feel me?
So like, what really made you like start getting to music? Like,
I've been into music since I was younger. My brother rap, my sister rap. I grew up, my dad loves rap music, my mom loves music, so it's just been my surroundings for as long as I can remember.
In you, like.
It's just in me. My brother wrote my first verse for me when I was like 7. And I spit that shit like for the longest until I could write my own shit.
Give me a few of your favorite little artists that's coming out of Polk, A63.
That's coming out of Polk? Damn. Talent-wise, I'm gonna go 350 Heem. No funny shit. That's probably one of the most talented people coming up out of the city. My boy Raheem Lot. I got mad songs with him. You feel me? He a singer, R&B nigga. You feel me? Go crazy. If y'all could get this nigga TC to come out of retirement, he be the hottest thing smoking too. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just a little touch to my top. Oh, Ace Bricks, damn. Ace Bricks, my other brother, Papa Scuff. It's a lot of niggas coming out. But I'm going to just say, young niggas, 350 Heem, my boy Raheem Lot. So I got to go Dre Lee, 863. That's my man, you feel what I'm saying? He just dropped a whole album. I think it's called A Beautiful Disaster 3, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out my mans. I got songs with him too. You asked me who else I had songs with. I got a few songs with my boy. I'm actually on his album, so shout out Dre Lee.
Yeah.
Ace Bricks, you feel what I'm saying? I said that. I got a few songs with Ace Bricks, whole new No U-Turns Entertainment, Papa Scuff, 92 Legend. You know, that's just a few of the artists that I have songs with.
So what you think like it'll take for like Polk to come together like with this rap shit? Like how other cities come together? Like what you think it's gonna take?
Niggas gotta check their ego. You feel me? Everybody in Polk got this like. Niggas don't want to ask nobody for help type shit. Niggas don't want to ride nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be thinking they dick riding versus really helping each other. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, imagine if the Migos thought they was dick riding Drake. Or, you feel me? Like, a lot of different shit that be going on. So, if niggas just stop dick riding and make it about the talent, we be straight.
What's the biggest, like, event you done performed at?
Club Sky. I did a Club Sky performance one time.
What that shit was like?
And that shit was lit. That's one of my best performances. I still got clips of that, I think, on my IG. That shit was lit. And I did a performance at the Mint last year, and that shit went crazy. I got that on my page too.
You like open for somebody, or you just like it was?
It was like a showcase.
Oh, a showcase.
It was like a few heads in there. TC was with me. It was a few heads in there. And it was just lit. But I did the Mint not too long ago, and I was like my own. Like I was just the act. And that shit was lit. They was singing my song word for word, so that was pretty lit.
What's like the craziest thing you done experienced, like doing shows, like?
Craziest thing I experienced? Probably the bitches being with they man, but being in my face. That's probably the craziest shit I've experienced. Yeah.
So like, give me a few names of your favorite female rappers that's out right now. Like, not they don't gotta be from Port. They can be like global.
Global? Oh, JT. So JT, if you watching this, I love you. That's on my mama. JT from the City Girls. JT, Mulatto, Meg Thee Stallion, Young and May. I feel like that's biased, but she be spitting.
So who you think out of them? Like, who you think got the hardest bars?
Oh, Young and May. If we going bar
for bar, yeah.
Yeah, we going bar for bar. I gotta go Young and May. She's just going crazy. But if we going off a sex appeal, JT, 100%.
Okay. Who was the most like famous person you ever like met?
Famous person I ever met? Damn, I met a few famous people. At the time, he wasn't as famous, but now A Boogie, I have to say A Boogie. He wasn't as famous when I met him, but A Boogie, Don Q, I actually rapped for Don Q. I met Young and May. I met T Grizzly, but out of all of that, I say A Boogie. He's probably the most famous person.
Okay. So where you usually record? Like when you go make your music, like you go to Her Balls around here, or you go?
I go to a spot in Tampa right now. It's where I'm like home base. It's called Exclusive Wave. But when I'm in the city, Shaq D. Shout out Shaq D. He did
shout out Shaq D.
Yeah, shout out Shaq D. He really don't. I don't want to say the only nigga, but he's one of the toughest niggas in Polk, if not the toughest. You feel me? I never been nowhere else, but when I went to him, I never went nowhere else because he go crazy. So shout out Shaq D.
Shit. So like all in all, like how many songs you say you got?
Released or unreleased?
Just total, like unreleased and released. Just like how much you got on wax already? If you can give me an estimate.
I'm gonna go 300, maybe a little bit less, like 250, 300.
Out of all your songs, like what's your favorite one?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
Scriptures is probably one of my favorite songs.
And why? Like why? What made that song stand out to you?
The fact that I wrote it in like, I think the beat is like 2 minutes long, so I literally wrote it in like 2 minutes. Like, I just rapped that whole shit like crazy. The bars in it is crazy. Like I'm big on bar play.
So you wrote it in the studio, or you just wrote it like right before?
I just wrote it at the crib, and then I think I went and recorded it the next day. I put the beat on, I went crazy on it, and recorded it the next day.
Okay.
It's my favorite song, brother.
Like what made you start taking this rap shit serious?
When I was 16, I want to say, right? I was like 16. They had this, Drake had just dropped the Motto, that song. That's the Motto, nigga, YOLO, whatever.
Oh, yeah, with Wayne, yeah.
With Wayne and Tyga on it.
That's right, yeah.
It was a challenge at school where people was just freestyling over it. And I used to have this little setup in my room where you could just rap over shit and record it.
Right.
And I dropped it. I recorded over it. I dropped it on Facebook. And the next day when I went back to school, people was going crazy about it. Like, they was like, oh, that shit was fire, whatever, you should rap, blah, 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 blah. And I just been stuck with it ever since because I was like, shit.
That's real
that shit is real. I can do this shit, you feel me?
What's some like qualities like in a relationship like that a person gotta have like when stepping to you?
Whew, that's a crazy question. I wasn't expecting that one. Like dating wise, right? Like
dating wise, like somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have your own shit going on, you feel me? Like you gotta be your own person. I can't be with somebody that is just living in my shadow, you feel me? Like I want someone who got their own shit going on. Independence, you feel me? Gotta be pretty. And just, I really feel like mindset. You gotta have a good mindset. Like you see, I'm trying to pursue different things. I do music, I do YouTube. You can't just be, this ain't no city girl shit. I don't give a fuck what none of them city girls is telling y'all.
Yeah, everybody wanna be city girls.
Everybody wanna be a city girl. And that's how I'm looking at it.
So what's your insight on Pope females? Like to sum it up for somebody who ain't from here.
There's so much that I want to say. If you're not from here and you're trying to talk to a girl, honestly, a lot of these, and I know respectfully, but a lot of these bitches be basic. You feel me? So really, it's nothing to it. Like nigga, I done seen bitches with niggas that I'm just like, what? Or like, you feel me? So I guess just be careful. Just be careful. You don't know what you're gonna get yourself into.
That's real shit. Like, what are some do's and don'ts like in a relationship for you?
Don't lie to me. And don't cheat back. Nah, I'm playing. Don't. Nah, no funny shit. Just don't lie. You feel me? Don't lie and don't be friendly. I like my bitches mean. You feel me? I don't even know if you like me. So I don't need you in nobody else's face type shit.
How many chances do you give somebody before you just cut them off completely?
If you cheat, you up out of here. That's real.
Off rip.
That's law. I don't give a fuck what nobody.
But what if it ain't cheating? She just, you know what I'm saying?
She just can't get it right.
She just crossed the line a little bit, but it wasn't too far. But the shit got you heated.
No, I don't know. So it just depends. You feel me? But I say I give you like 2 or 3 chances. No funny shit. Get it right. You got about 2 or 3 chances.
For kids watching this, you know what I'm saying, and looking up to you, listening to your music, you know what I'm saying, like, what's some advice you would give them, like, trying to, like, for as trying to be successful, you feel me, any kind of way, like, out here? It could be music-wise, just for, like, what's some advice you would give them?
Don't quit. No matter what it is you want to do, you feel me? And it's never too late. Like, don't quit, and as long as you know this is your purpose, this is what you're destined for, keep going, you feel me? Keep going. That's the best advice I could give you, man. Make your own lane. Like, you could look up to people, but don't ever want to be like that person. Like, want to be like you. And just, you know, pay attention. Watch the steps that people took that didn't work, that did work, and make your own lane through it. That's the best advice I can give.
You got music with any of these artists Pope?
I do. I got music with a few artists. I told you I got music with my boy Raheem Lott. He goes crazy. Amazing singer. I don't know nobody singing like that in the city. I got music with 92 Legend. He just dropped another tape. It's called Pride 2. Too Much Pride, I think. And that shit is fire. He goes crazy too. I'm trying to think. My brother Papa Scuff. I got music with him. The brother I was telling y'all that wrote my rap or whatever, my first rap. I got a song with him. My man's Ace Bricks. I got songs with him. Those are just a few of the artists that I can think of off the top of the dome that I got songs with right now.
So what's the process like? If somebody trying to like get a feature with you, like how they get in touch with you?
Instagram, really. I do everything on the gram. My email's on the gram. You feel me? My phone number's on the gram. I don't know if I have a phone number linked to that, so don't hold me to that. But I do got my Instagram, my DMs. And you just hit me up. You feel me? We could talk. Prices, really. We could talk. You know, you see what I gotta like it though. I'm not someone that's just gonna get on a song for the right price. If that shit is trash, I'm not attaching.
Yeah, you ain't getting on just anything. It gotta sound right. That's real.
Sound good. You feel me? I got people that expect shit from me. I can't be doing nothing too crazy.
You know, it's a few female artists, you know what I'm saying, in Polk County. It's male too, but like I'm gonna name a few of them. You know what I'm saying? You just give me some feedback.
Okay.
You ever heard of Red Rihanna?
Yes, I actually have heard of her.
You fuck with her? You fuck with her music?
I fuck with her craft, you feel me? She got a few songs that I heard that I like. I think she went viral not too long ago, right? But I don't know to give crazy feedback, but I see her. Her name is ringing bells, so she got to, you know, be doing something right for me.
Okay. What about It's Hood Barbie? You heard of her before? She got a song with Rico Cartel, who be with Hot Boy. She from Winter Haven.
I have no idea who that is. Respectfully, not trying to disrespect them.
That's real. You ever heard of Lex Cox?
Yeah, I actually went to school with Lex.
You got any music with her?
I don't have no music with her, but I see her doing her thing as well.
Okay.
So shout out to Lex for me.
You ever heard of Nunu the Brat?
Yes, I actually have. I was in trying to get a feature with her not too long ago. So if you see this, you feel me, tap in.
Yeah. So like, what's out of all your albums or tapes you got? Like, you feel me? Like, what's your favorite one?
So I dropped 4 tapes this year. First tape I dropped was Trap and B. Then I dropped Closed Casket. Then I dropped MP3, and then I just dropped. I'm missing a tape.
All these mixtapes or some of them albums?
EP. Some of them is the Trap and B is like an album. You feel me? That's 10 songs with me and my boy Raheem. I think that's my favorite one that I dropped. If we being 150%. I'm gonna look at my gram because I dropped a few projects this year, but I think that's probably my favorite one. Oh, and I dropped This Is Not a Drill. I just dropped that on Halloween. This Is Not a Drill. It's an EP, all drill music. Like y'all listen to drill music out here? Like Pop Smoke, Fabio Foreign, shit like that. I really dropped that for my up north crowd, but it went crazy down here. But This Is Not a Drill, so out of all of them, yeah, I'm gonna probably go Trap and B. I think that was my favorite body of work.
Okay. You ever did shows up north?
No, never did shows up north.
Why not?
What I've been doing this year is I've been trying to drop so much music that when I go into 2021, I could just put all my money into promo and all my, you know what I'm saying? Like do it a little bit smarter into visuals and
get it out there.
And get it out there more instead of, I feel like a lot of young artists or upcoming artists just want to focus on dropping the music. Sometimes people don't be knowing who you are, bro, so you gotta keep recycling that music.
That's real shit. So like, all in all, how many tapes you got? Like, just since the beginning of you like start taking this shit serious.
Since I started taking it serious, I got at least a collective 7 to 10 tapes probably over the years. Before, when I first started rapping, though, like I'm in that weird stage where like I'm 25, so like I was in that like the end of that mixtape era where SoundCloud was lit and that Piff was lit and like all these other sites was lit. So all of my music is like sporadically throughout places. You feel me? Probably. Like
But all of it's there though, right?
All of it's there though. Yeah, all of it's there though. So probably 7 to 10 tapes total.
Okay. And what was the name of your first project?
My first tape was called Finally Arriving. That was a mixtape. That was on that Piff.
What year was that?
2012.
You was in high school still?
Yeah, I was definitely still in high school. That was a while ago, 2012.
Where you recorded it at?
My boy at the time, his name was Pablo. Shout out to Pablo. He still does his own thing. He do like Christian rap now, but he had a little setup in his crib and just a tape, like literally his computer, some headphones, a mic, and we went crazy in that joint. You feel me? Right in his closet. So shout out to him.
Okay. So who helped you like with your marketing, getting your music out there? You doing all this like on your own?
Everything you see from me, I do by myself, 100%.
Upload your music to Apple and
Upload
everything.
my music, I pay for the studio sessions. Only thing I don't do sometimes, because I do it a lot of the times. The only thing I don't do sometimes is my graphic, like my cover photos. I go to a dude for that. His name is Corby. Shout out to Corby. Trap by art. I make sure I get it right, but he the dude I go to.
You ain't ever think about like getting like a team, like a manager, and
I don't trust niggas. You feel me?
Real.
So I would much rather teach the people inside my circle, like we all learn together and come up together, than to go get help from somebody who, you know, may not have my best interest. But I'm open to it. So you feel me? If it's somebody about business and they talking the right talk.
So if a deal was on the table, would you be willing to sign, or you feel like you'll stay independent with what you do?
I want to stay independent, 100%. If I did sign a deal, it gotta be like for a short amount of time, and I gotta own my masters. I gotta own my own music. I cannot. Nobody can own my music.
Oh, you heard the United Masters?
Yeah. I don't use them though.
You don't use them?
But I heard of them. I'm thinking about switching to them. I just renewed with DistroKid though so far. So that's why I put on my music.
Yeah, like United Masters, you own all your masters, right? Well, that's what I'm hearing.
I think I'm not really sure the difference behind it. I know with DistroKid, like they take a percentage of payment. I think with United Masters, you really get on the bread. They make their money off of what you pay. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case.
Okay. You ever heard of Key Drummer Boy?
Yeah, nigga went on drums. Nigga could play anything on the drums. Yeah, that nigga go crazy.
He doing right now. He doing like shit with rappers and stuff like.
Where he just play my
like
beat.
He playing like he play your beat in the background and you rap to your song.
Yeah, nah, he goes hard, bro. He's like the nigga. It's some nigga that do the little guitar harmonica shit or whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Key Drummer's killing that nigga. So.
You wouldn't do some shit do something like that?
Yeah, I love to do some shit like that. That's when I'm in my bag the best. I feel like I love to do some shit like that.
That's real.
We could make that happen. I'm definitely down with that.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? At Macksowavy on all social media. That's Instagram, that's Twitter. You want to find me, you feel me? At Mafia Mac on Snapchat if you're looking for me. And if you're trying to find my music, it's YB Mac on all musical platforms. You feel me? That's Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, wherever, Tidal, wherever you looking, wherever you're trying to listen, I'm there. You feel me?